Imagine a place so wild and remote, so far removed from the familiar, that it feels as if you've stepped into another world entirely. A world where nature reigns supreme, and the ordinary rules of life simply don't apply. Here, the landscape is so dramatic and untouched it feels like another planet, one sculpted by wind, ice, and time itself. This is South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands, untamed, breathtaking, and isolated in the vast expanse of the South Atlantic Ocean, far from the bustle of civilization. Getting here is an expedition, not a vacation. The journey itself is a test of spirit and curiosity, crossing wild seas and braving unpredictable weather to reach these distant shores. There are no cities, no shops, just raw, powerful nature stretching as far as the eye can see. The silence is broken only by the wind and the calls of distant wildlife. It's a sanctuary for wildlife on a scale that's hard to grasp, a place where animals outnumber people by the millions. Millions of animals thrive here, creating a spectacle that humbles and inspires. Penguins, seals, and seabirds gather in astonishing numbers, their lives unfolding in a timeless dance. The island's isolation has protected them, allowing life to flourish as it did long before humans arrived. Here you witness nature as it once was, untamed, unspoiled, and fiercely alive. Standing on these shores, surrounded by wildlife, you feel deeply connected to the planet. It's a rare and humbling experience, a reminder of our place in the natural world. South Georgia is nature's grandest theater, a living laboratory of what the world once was. Every moment here is a lesson in resilience and adaptation. The sheer density of life is astonishing. Penguins, seals, and seabirds everywhere you look, each playing their part in this vibrant ecosystem. It's a place that recharges your spirit and fills you with wonder. The beauty here is overwhelming and the sense of discovery is endless. Here, you witness the immense power and beauty of the natural world. The crashing waves, the swirling winds, and the sheer abundance of life remind you of nature's raw force. This is more than a trip. It's an awakening. It's a journey that stirs your soul and changes the way you see the world. It's a chance to see the world through new eyes and understand our place within it. In this wild paradise, you rediscover a sense of awe and respect for the planet. For those who dream of true wilderness, South Georgia is the ultimate destination, a place where adventure and serenity exist side by side. This is the magic of South Georgia, a world apart, a paradise found, and a reminder of the wild beauty our planet still holds. For nature lovers and adventurers alike, South Georgia is the ultimate destination, a place where the wild spirit of the planet is still alive and thriving. Here, you're transported to a world that feels untouched by time, where nature reigns supreme and every moment is filled with awe. The main attraction? Penguins, millions of them, living in vast, bustling colonies that stretch as far as the eye can see. Their calls echo across the beaches, creating a symphony of life that is both mesmerizing and unforgettable. Walking among these incredible creatures, you're welcomed into a world ruled by resilient birds who have adapted to some of the harshest conditions on Earth. It's a humbling experience, one that makes you feel like a guest in their ancient kingdom. The wildlife here has no fear of humans, offering rare, intimate encounters that are almost impossible to find elsewhere. You can stand quietly as penguins waddle by, completely unbothered by your presence. Curious elephant seals and penguins might approach you, blurring the line between observer and participant. Their curiosity is genuine, and it's a reminder of how unique and precious this place truly is. It's a privilege to witness animals behaving naturally, undisturbed by human interference, a rarity in today's world. Here you see penguins nurturing their chicks, seals basking in the sun, and life unfolding as it has for millennia. The islands pulse with life, the calls of seabirds overhead, the roars of seals echoing along the shore, and the wild, untamed energy of the landscape itself. Every sense is awakened by the raw beauty that surrounds you. Here you disconnect from the noise and distractions of daily life and reconnect with something fundamental, an ancient rhythm that grounds you in the present moment. South Georgia is a place to witness the circle of life in all its raw beauty. From the first steps of a penguin chick to the powerful presence of a bull seal, every encounter is a reminder of nature's resilience and wonder. The journey to get here is challenging, crossing rough seas and trekking across remote terrain, but the rewards are immeasurable. Each step brings you closer to a world few have seen. For those drawn to the wild, this is more than a destination. It's the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, a place where you can truly lose yourself in the majesty of nature. South Georgia delivers an experience that is both authentic and unforgettable. leaving a lasting impression on everyone lucky enough to visit. It's a journey to the very heart of the wild, a dream come true for anyone who longs to experience nature in its purest form. South Georgia's landscape is as dramatic as its wildlife. Jagged, snow-capped mountains rise straight from the sea, remnants of a submerged mountain range. Glaciers carve their way down to the coast, calving icebergs into the ocean with thunderous roars. The coastline is a tapestry of fjords, bays, and sweeping beaches of volcanic grit. The Southern Ocean's wild winds and waves have shaped these shores for millennia. The South Sandwich Islands, even more remote, are volcanic, steaming, and rarely visited. Few have set foot here, making them among the most pristine places on Earth. This is a land of extremes, ice, rock, and ocean colliding in spectacular fashion. The environment is ever-changing, a powerful reminder of nature's cycles. Here, the forces of geology and weather create a world both ancient and alive. South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands are a breathtaking display of natural power. South Georgia is the penguin capital of the world, a remote island where the sheer abundance of life is almost beyond imagination. Here, the landscape is alive with the calls and movements of millions of penguins, creating a spectacle unlike anywhere else on Earth. King penguins dominate the scene, with hundreds of thousands crowding the beaches in vast, noisy colonies. Their striking orange and yellow markings stand out against the black sand and icy backdrop, making them unmistakable. St. Andrews Bay and Salisbury Plain host the largest gatherings, over 500,000 birds each at peak season. These sites become living carpets of penguins, stretching as far as the eye can see, a true marvel of nature. You witness every stage of life here, adults returning from the sea with bellies full of food, fluffy brown chicks huddled together for warmth and safety, and awkward adolescents molting as they prepare for adulthood. It's a non-stop spectacle, nature's drama unfolding before your eyes. The air is filled with the sounds of calls, the shuffling of feet, and the constant movement of thousands of birds. But it's not just kings. South Georgia is home to a remarkable variety of penguin species, each with their own unique behaviors and adaptations. Macaroni penguins, with their wild yellow crests, gather in noisy, bustling colonies, while busy gentoos build nests from pebbles and tend to their young along the shore. And then there are the elusive chinstrap penguins, darting among the rocks and blending into the crowd, each one a vital part of this thriving ecosystem. Each species adds to the island's incredible diversity, creating a living mosaic of color, sound, and movement that is constantly changing with the seasons. Watching penguins waddle to the sea, then transform into agile, graceful swimmers beneath the waves, is unforgettable. Their speed and elegance in the water is a stark contrast to their comical movements on land. They are perfectly adapted to both land and ocean, seamlessly shifting between two worlds as they hunt, breed, and raise their young. To stand quietly in their world, surrounded by the sights and sounds of so many penguins, is a profound privilege, an experience that leaves a lasting impression on all who visit. It's a powerful reminder of the beauty and complexity of the animal kingdom, and of the delicate balance that sustains life in such a remote place. Protecting these birds and their home is essential, ensuring that future generations can witness this extraordinary spectacle and that the penguins continue to thrive. South Georgia's penguin spectacle is truly life-changing, a testament to the resilience of nature and the wonder that still exists in our world. What makes South Georgia perfect for penguins? It's a unique mix of geography, ocean currents, and safety. The Antarctic circumpolar current brings nutrient-rich waters, fueling a food web that starts with phytoplankton and supports vast krill populations. Krill is the main food for macaroni and chinstrap penguins, while kings and gentoos feast on fish and squid. The abundance of food close to shore allows massive colonies to thrive. Crucially, there are no native land predators, so penguins can nest openly and safely. The beaches, slopes, and coves offer ideal breeding sites for each species. The cool, stable climate is perfect for raising chicks. This combination of food, safety, and habitat has created a true penguin paradise. It's a rare convergence that allows these birds to flourish on an epic scale. Penguins may be the stars, but South Georgia's wildlife cast is just as impressive. Southern elephant seals, the world's largest, battle for territory on the beaches. Antarctic fur seals, once nearly extinct, now number in the millions thanks to conservation. The skies are alive with seabirds, wandering albatross, giant petrels, snow petrels, and more. The surrounding ocean teems with life. Humpback and fin whales feed in krill-rich waters, and orcas patrol the coast. Birdwatchers and marine enthusiasts find paradise here. The comeback of seals and whales is a testament to nature's resilience and the power of protection. Every visit is a reminder of what's possible when we give wildlife a chance to recover. South Georgia is a living example of successful conservation. The diversity and abundance of life here is simply astonishing. It's a wildlife spectacle like nowhere else on Earth. Visiting South Georgia is a privilege and a responsibility. Access is by expedition crews, with strict controls to protect the fragile ecosystem. Biosecurity is rigorous. Every item is cleaned to prevent invasive species. On shore, expert guides ensure safety for both visitors and wildlife. Strict rules keep human impact minimal. Take only pictures, leave only footprints. Learning about the island's ecology and history is part of the journey. Responsible tourism here is a model for protecting wild places. Every visitor becomes a guardian of this extraordinary sanctuary. South Georgia's story is one of devastation and recovery. Once a hub for whaling and sealing, its wildlife was nearly wiped out. Today, robust protections and a vast marine protected area have sparked a remarkable comeback. Fishing is tightly regulated to safeguard the food web. But new threats loom. Climate change could disrupt krill populations and reshape the landscape. Protecting South Georgia now means addressing global challenges. Every visitor becomes an ambassador for its preservation. Sharing stories and supporting conservation efforts helps secure its future. The fate of this paradise depends on our collective action. We must learn from the past and commit to protecting this jewel of the Southern Ocean. Dream of a journey to the edge of the world, South Georgia. Stand on wild shores surrounded by penguins and towering ice. This is more than a trip. It's an expedition that will change you. Here, you slow down, disconnect, and reconnect with the real world. The experience fosters humility, wonder, and a deep respect for our planet. Visiting South Georgia means joining its story, and accepting the responsibility to protect it. Travel with care, respect the wildlife, and become a voice for conservation. This paradise exists because it's been fiercely protected. Its future depends on us. Let your journey ignite a passion for preservation. The call of the wild is strong here. Answer it if you can. Explore, respect, and help protect this penguin paradise. It will be the greatest adventure of your life.